Assocham, or Associated Chambers of Commerce and Industry of India, recently organized a day-long national summit on research in higher education in the country, followed by the coveted Education Excellence Awards. Hello and welcome to the show. Today on the show, we will bring you face-to-face not just with the eminent panelists and winners of the award, but also Minister of State for HRD, Dr. Shankar Katheria, who spoke with us about government's broad vision to strengthen the overall education system of the country. Now I'm joined by Dr. Urvashi Makkar, Director, IMS Ghaziabad, and IMS Ghaziabad is also the winner of the Best B Schools in India North. Thanks for talking to us, ma'am. Now, talking about the state of management education in the country, there is of course a lot of gap between the number of graduates coming out of management colleges and employability. Where do you think the system has a problem and how can we address that?
Yeah, definitely. It's very pertinent challenge which country is facing currently, that how many graduates are really employable who are getting the degrees. The degrees are technically valid, but when they talk about their recruitments, the placements in the market, that is a big challenge. I always used to tell to my students that the 2 years of the process which they're going to spend in our institution is more important than the end result in the terms of a placement. Because those 2 years process is going to prepare them for the whole journey of the life, you can say, and that is going to build up their competence. So I very strongly believe as the head of the institution that the competence building is needed for 2 years. The different skill sets have to be identified which are needed to be focused during these 2 years. And that's why our focus is very clearly on lots of different skills, including even the soft skills, the emotional quotient building.
Right. And also talking about the role that private colleges, private management colleges can play in sort of, providing the industry with a quality human resource that they need. What kind of role do you foresee private players playing in future?
I think I very strongly believe that in our country currently, the scenario in the business management education, the private players are the bigger contributors, because when we talk about private versus public sector, the public sector is producing very less number of MBAs and of course the management graduates, and of course in two very strong categories. One obviously the university affiliated institutions and the other the centers of excellence. And there is no denying of the fact that the center of excellences are providing the best of the cream, because they are getting the best of the cream from the whole lot of the pool which is available to the country. Right. So sometimes I really feel that they are getting advantage of being in a very strong virtuous cycle which has already been prepared or already has been, you can say, created in our country since last 60 years because of their strong existence, their strong branding. So here comes the real role of the private players, because they have to fill up the gap between what exactly the center of excellence are providing and what exactly is needed by the corporate, because the number of employable graduates, the management graduates needed in the country are more than 100 times, which only the government sector is providing or the producing. So definitely I feel the private sector is doing commendable and appreciable job in terms of providing quality graduates. But surely, again in that there are so many categorization. We really need to understand the challenges available to the country and the corporate interface.
And one of them being the fact that, of course, 10 years ago, MBA was the thing to do, the course to pursue, because it almost guaranteed a job. And of course, over India, now the debate is, well, you might be an MBA, but will you get a job tomorrow? So do you think that the number of aspiring MBA candidates has come down, and where do you see this trend going in future?
Yeah, again here comes the role of the employable skills. Whether the graduate is getting those employable skills during the 2 years of the program being in the campus or not. And for that there has to be very strong linkage with the corporate. And when we talk about the corporate interface and the linkage, the institution has the responsibility to provide lots of platforms to the students in terms of the live projects, assignments, research is conducted by the corporate sector, and obviously certain industrial visits, lots of, you can say, corporate expert series, and very strong interface with the alumni also, the connect with the alumni, because the alumni is the pool which has been created by the institution of their own worth, and when you reconnect with them, you get back the knowledge reservoir which you have created in the market. So that's what is really important. So I am sure once these are done, the students are benefited, and we are doing the same.
Thanks for talking to us, ma'am. Thank you so much.
It's really nice talking.
Thank you.